What's going on, ladies and gentlemen? This is DemoStorm, and we're here on Hydroneer, a game about making money. We go from manual labor that you'll see here into a world of automation. So, basically, you want to make gold, you want to forge and sell, but we're gonna start here at just shoveling topsoil to make money. And I'm just gonna dig myself a little hole there. So basically, I got my little pot of dirt. Gonna pour that on in there, get some water on there, and hope we get gold. And look at that, we actually got super lucky. I've never got actually that much gold in the first dig. Usually I get nothing. So the deeper you go down, the bigger the gold. There's iron, and there's gems, and there's ways to forge that stuff. But in the beginning, it's all about just shoveling your dirt. Give me my dirt. Nope. Beautiful. So right now, we just want to make money, because I don't have the ways of making more money and things like that. But we got shops, we get a world, we got other dig sites that we can purchase and use to make more money, and it's closer to our automation goals. But eventually you get diggers, and you get like conveyor belts and sorters, so you can, make your operation more automated and more repair duty on that side. Game can be found on Steam. And look at that, we got a piece of iron. So I'm just gonna take our money here, and I'm gonna improve our lives right away. I've played this for a little bit on my own. I've got myself to a little bit of automation, but I thought on the YouTube side of things, you guys want to see from the beginning, obviously. But this has got that vibe that I'm looking for in games lately, of just making money. I enjoy these management type games of money and cities and all that stuff, and management, and doing what I can to make my life easier. It's actually a fun part of my gaming experiences. So we got 71 right there. I'm going to bring this back real fast because we need this for money. And the first thing I'm going to buy is, I think I'm going to buy the better shovel. There's a shovel that I don't have to put 4 digs. 1 dig equals 2 is one of the shovels I can buy. It's an improved shovel. How much do you want for the improved shovel? It's 78. We can't afford that. So what else can we afford? So what you can see, there's a small furnace here, which you can melt down your things for crucibles. You can make them into ingots using our little casting molds. Then you can craft them using the anvil and the blacksmith hammers. You can also fish if you want to. You can get a pickaxe, which is very, very good early on to get money. But I'm going to buy 2 buckets. I'm also going to buy another pan. So what I'm going to do with the pan is where I'm going to store the things such as gems and power crystals. There's these crystals that can power your pipes later on. As you can see, this world works on water. This is our car right here. When I'm ready to drive it, you got to fill it up right up there with water to actually run. And just imagine a world that runs on water. Hydroneer. We work with water. I'm gonna put that right there. I know I can take the vehicle and drive it over with everything in the back, but meh. I usually drive when I have to go to the other town to buy automated things. And you'll see that, hopefully, in coming episodes. I'm probably not going to get there today, which, it happens. You gotta grind up to there. I do want the improved shovel because filling these is much easier. And the deeper we get, the better chance for more money or bigger pieces of gold, gems and rubies and emeralds. And hopefully we can show you that. So eventually I'm going to buy a pipe that fills this with water on its own, instead of having to do some of the work here. Not a lot of gold on that one. And gold has weight. The size of the gold matters. All that stuff matters. You can see we're getting iron. Iron can be made into 3 different types of weapons, or you can just make it into an ingot and sell the ingot. Got all different opportunities there. So not too much gold there. And if I want to, I can free drop it like that. Just like that. And I'm not going to go too crazy with my digging down because I'll eventually fall in this hole and get stuck. There is ways of fixing it right in the escape menu. You can hit stuck. As you guys know, I like to fall into holes and fall off of cliffs and get myself stuck a lot. Or dead. I like to die a lot to a cliff. So it's a pretty simple idea, but with wonderful concepts. I can't wait to see what they do with this game. It's obviously still being worked on, which is great. There's a few games I need to check out in the next coming days that I've heard I need to check out. But these are the type of games that I've been enjoying lately, is the money making. You know what I mean? Put my brain to a little bit of effort. Little tiny bit of effort. And there's our power gem. That's what I was waiting for. So this will eventually power things. We're going to put it right there. And they just added that you can smelt those down and make... Is that iron? That's iron. Just making sure that these are iron and not gems. So we got a little bit more money. I'm going to bring it over and sell it. Hopefully get the better shovel. The other thing I want to do is buy a pickaxe and get to that deep level soil where most of the money can be made quickly. And that'll allow me to kind of jumpstart my whole industry of making money on the site. Another 70. Not bad. And then once we go down here, my money will still be in that little spot, so I can stack the money, and it will change its form a little bit when we get over 100. And you'll see that because money stacks. Alright, let's drop her on top. And as you can see, it's now 128. That allows me to buy my shovel and kind of speed up this process. Put it on over there. And as we run by. So I'm already moving away from the starting shovel. I'm not a fan of four dig. And buy. Our money is now at 50. And you'll see what I'm talking about when it comes to this. So I dig once. And now instead of taking 4, it only takes 2 to fill one. A little bit more dirt per. It's already getting to be nighttime, so hopefully I can get myself kind of sped up here, because I'd like to buy a bed so you guys never have to experience nighttime, because nighttime is dark in all games on YouTube, but it is worse. And I can move pretty quickly. I've gotten used to moving quick in video games, so hopefully you guys aren't getting car sick by watching me go crazy. I'm going to go throw this basic shovel in the water because I don't want to ever pick it up again. And we want to get deep on down there in the dirt. Because more money's more money. Everybody likes money. So if I wanted to, I could also fill up this and just pour it on in. As you can see, the little green circle shows me where to pour. And that's what happens sometimes when I don't drop it. Look at that, we got a big piece of iron there. I do like the grabbing. You know what I mean? You can grab it from pretty far away. Never pour, you know, this into that container. Everything will go flying. It's not a good time. So hopefully kind of light up this area. I'll put it over here. Nice little shadow effect going on there. I know it's getting darker. It's getting darker. Hurry up, Brian. We can do this. And as you can see, my shovel's slowly not being able to reach, so that's why I want the pickaxe. It just allows for faster earth moving. Alright, let's see. I got a pretty good process going on here, though. Quite a bit of gold. Hopefully more than 70. We tend to get 70 at a time. I guess that's what my eye does. All right, let's see if we can afford a bed so we don't have to deal with nighttime with you guys. I'm not buying any lights for a little bit. It's just a waste of money. You can build a whole house if you want to, a whole mining operation inside of a building. That is up to you. We will go over there and check it out in just a moment. I just want to make it daytime. 85. Well, you know. We should be able to afford the bed now. That way I can show you guys some placement there. As you can see, there's also pipes and things on the table. All different things that we can use. Alright, merge. We have 135. 43 for a bed. You gotta drop it on this thing. Hit the buy button. We got it. We win. And now we have to go to our site because you can't place it outside of the site. Just like that. And it's now daytime. Beautiful. Alright, so we're gonna take the car over just to show you guys what you can do. We got 92 left. Before we take the car over, I think I'm gonna do one more thing. And because we have the money to do it. Alright, so we're gonna look at the piping. So first things first, an intake. You need this to pull the water. Next, I want a straight pipe. I also want one curve. Can I afford that? Yes. Alright. So we're going to take the car over. Drop it on in there. I do enjoy the movement speed in this game. You don't feel held down by weight or anything like that. No food. It's not a survival game. It's a money-making game. Management. Mining. So we're going to jump out. We are using water from our tank up there. We're full currently. And here's our intake pipe. So what I usually would want to do is place her on in the water. I'm going to rotate her. Now, as you can see, water is flowing out. I could get a valve to close that so it's not always dripping in my ear. But, you know, that's how that works. I needed one more bending pipe, but it shows you the point. I just like to make it a little bit taller so it's not as hard to put it underneath. 12. Yeah, we're not going to be able to afford that. Oh, well. But basically, I'm going to take the curve off for now. I'm also going to take my straight pipe and put it on over there. Basically, to show you what I'm working on, though, is being able to just throw this under here. Because the water will drop inside of it. And it just eliminates one step. Eventually, I won't have to even do this step. I'll have grinders and things like that to do all the work for me. We're going to pull you out of the ground because that is an annoying noise without a valve. Everything loses pressure as it hurls up through. You'll have to buy a pressure gauge, which takes that power crystal to work. Which we're going to go show you the more advanced stuff. This car builds up speed quickly, so be aware. And as you see, as we drive that water in the middle top, we'll start losing it. We'll have to pour water in there to keep moving. It's always good to keep a bucket on board. I'm not scared to run out of fuel just going over here once. But if you're doing multiple trips without filling up, I would advise doing so. All right, we have made our way to the town. So this place has a jeweler and things like that. There's closer places that you can, you know, settle up your shop. You just got to buy the land. There's our vehicle. You can buy the more expensive vehicle, which will get you dirt and shoots out the side over on this side, I believe. Yep, shoots out right there. So you fill up the dirt in the back and you can dig using your big, you know, thing. All right. So this is a housing. This is where you can purchase your walls, your things like that if you want to build a house, or you can also use these for your mining operation. I tend to put up these windows to kind of box in my area so the sand doesn't fall off my conveyor belts once we get there. Construction hammers, things like that. We also have some expensive housing if you want to get real fancy about it. Beds and things like that if you want to build a nice little house for your stuff. A vault is very good. You can actually store your bars in there. Get a fishing trophy if you want to go catch fish. I have not actually fished in this game. Scrapyard if you want to scrap things that you bought by accident. And here's the more advanced techniques. So we got a Goliath drill here. This will dig basically dirt up onto a conveyor belt, shoots out there, which will shoot onto your conveyor belts that you can find right here. These have water that have to flow through them to actually work. Grinders to break down the dirt if they can't fit into this machine right here. Harvester breaks down the chunks. This does the topsoil funnel. And there's that gauge I was talking about that ups the pressure when it's powered. That allows you to know the pressure. But as you can see, it decreases by 1. Your valves. You got your pipe filters because things will break down if you're not filtering. Your repair bag. You can also buy a single repair right there. I don't know why you would ever do that. Crucible where we melt things down. We've already shown you that. You can saw your bricks in half when we start doing that. You get some magnets on a stick to pick up things on the ground. Scales to tell you how much money you're making. You know, map, mining helmet, all the good stuff. And we'll get there. I love the sorter. That just makes your life so much easier. And yeah, it's just a little store for the more advanced parts. But if you guys want to see more Hydroneer on the channel, remember to like, comment, and subscribe, and let me know if you want to see more of this. If you have any ideas of other games we should be playing, like these games that we've been playing, such as our, you know, My Little Blacksmith Shop, Hydroneer. Let me know what you guys want to see on the channel, because I am here for you guys and everything else. So, until next time, guys, I've been Demo. Have a wonderful day.